Great googly moogly people, welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing. I have so many wires everywhere, it's tying my tubes tight. Come. Alright, hey everyone, how you guys doing today? It's about 4 days until the GNU banner drops in Genshin Impact, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna pull. I'm pulling. I'm gonna pull so hard. God damn. Oh my goodness. How you guys doing? Today's like day 200 and... if you don't know Animal Knees, then, what are you doing watching this series? Duh, Stinky. I have wires all over the place. I was moving things around, and I was like, I want to eat. I'm just gonna eat. I've been putting it off all day. Just let me eat. Just want to eat a pork chop, right? Pork chop wrap. I made it too salty, and I was like, oh, that's not good for my blood pressure. And then I died, and I came back, bitch. Because I can't die. You know why? Because I tell no lies. When you tell no lies, you can't die. When you tell no lies, you will not fly. When you tell no lies, everyone will believe within their eyes that you are the one who cannot die. Oh my great Google people. Oh. Animal Crossing, just checking in on ya. I'm just checking in on ya. Whoop, sorry there. Hey there, Audie. Hey there, Mr. Fabulous Bestie. Thanks for chatting with me. Here's a gift. For me? Yeah. Here's an apple, Miss. I'm sure you'll enjoy this, huh? An apple? Yum. I'm so gonna eat this so fast to be rude. Thanks, Butch. I want to say that a pajama dress. What? Watch it be like a super lacy type of thing. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, understandable. Understandable, ma'am. Sorry about that. Let me put on my ripped jeans. Somebody tells you they love you, you're gonna believe it, brother. You're gonna believe it. I had a coworker who was like this. Their lips were always up. And I don't know exactly what it is. Did they have like a cleft palate? When they were younger? Is that what's up? I don't know. When it comes to genetic makeup, a lot of people look kind of weird. Like, you know, my nose is kind of flat, is wide and flat and fat. Well, it's kind of small right here, but like it's big, fat, little round thing right here, and it's wide, right? And then it's small. It's not. It's supposed to be like, it's supposed to come out like that, but it doesn't. You know? I don't know, man. I think about it every once in a while. And then I remember that girl on TikTok that I seen was 7 fingers. 7 fingers, no thumbs. Jesus. Which is very weird. Reminds me of the time that I ended up going to my friend's house. And he was like, oh, before he came in, he's like, Alex, don't make fun of my mom's boyfriend's stump. I'm like, stump? I was like, he cut the tree in the front yard. What? He's like, no, his stump. His stump, Alex. And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And he was like, all right, I guess you're just gonna you're gonna see when we come inside. I don't know how to say it without being disrespectful, right? He didn't want to be disrespectful, which I don't know why. He fucking hated this guy. And he, I went inside, and the guy, you know, he was just like this. He was like, hi there, nice to meet you. And he put out his stump. It was gone at the wrist, and you could see like the wrist bones in it, right? Whatnot, protruding and whatnot. I was like, oh my god. And he was cleaning his gun. He was cleaning his gun. He had this thing, and he had it wrapped around his hand, and he was cleaning his gun like this. Oh my great googly moogly. I remember we were teenagers down then. I thought his mom was hot. I thought my friend's mom was hot. Oh god. Miss Kimberly. Oh my god. She always used to make the best breakfast when I went over. I was like, oh my god, I'm in love with Miss Kimberly. Oh my god. She was short and dirty blonde. And she was a young mother, right? So she was like just getting into her 40s, right? And she was, oh my god, like 13-year-old me, huge crush. Like, Stacy's mom got it going on. Yeah, dude, there's fucking 2 people in my town right now. Get out of here, Gulliver. What are you talking about? Hey, can you go stab the ground a bit for me? No, Gulliver. How about you stab the ground, huh? Your comatose ass. You think I'll wake you up? What if there's one of those Russian things where you end up Russian insurance scams? Huh? How about that and you pin it on me and I get into more debt, god damn it. God damn it. And as a God-fearing patriot, I don't believe in debt. We do not go into debt, brother. Oh my god. Oh, Miss Kimberly. I used to joke that that maybe, you know, his mom's boyfriend used to take the stump and, you know, put it in places. And I was like, wouldn't you want to see it? He's like, no. And I remember one day he called me. We used to talk on the phone, so much so that I got a landline in my room. I talked on the phone so much I got a landline in my room, right? Like the Disney Channel shows, whatever it may be. I ended up getting a landline in my room. I remember him calling me up and he was like, Alex, I hear my mom and blah 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 doing it. I'm above their room. Why are they doing it? And like, he had a hard time dealing with it, right? A real fucking hard time. He did not have a good time. His father committed not alive in a really fucked up way right after he left his house, and it kind of scarred him for a while. And he was like, oh, my mom was the one, right? He like that we weren't there for my dad type of thing. And then just, you know, and she was constantly dating. She was like on Plenty of Fish. She was probably getting dick down, brother. She was most likely getting fucking spent in. And just like she should, being married from such a young age, getting to live a regular life, to have any choice she wants except one person, being forced because of a ring on your finger, brother. She got to live her life, god damn it. God damn it, I love freedom. I love women who inject their freedom. Oh, God. Is there 2 here? I feel like there's 2 here. I don't know why. I feel like there's 2 here. I guess there's only 1 here. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, it appears that there's only 1 here. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright? There's nothing wrong with that. Alright? By the way, there's nothing wrong with that. Alright. What am I doing? I'm so dumb. It's okay. That was my excuse to stretch my back. My back hurts. I built something today. I built a chair. With power tools and, you know, sitting on the ground and looking at the IKEA thing, just kind of. Where the fuck is JH12 at, brother? Oh, do you mean JH12 with a little J or a big J? Which one? Because the screws are different. Ah, yes, thank you. See you. Where? Oh, where is my little buddy? Where is he? I like some pizza and Cracker Jack. Ralph, come on, I hope you never come back. Ralph, You're such a cool guy. My back hurts a lot, like a lot. This isn't like a joke. I'm kind of swinging because I'm just trying to get as much stress and just on it. And currently right now, it hurts a lot. Like moving my left shoulder, it is not good. It is not good. I can definitely say that currently right now, everyone. So I do apologize if I'm acting overly weird. I'm acting like a, pretty much a kindergartner who can't stay still, who's just like... Mrs. Simmons. Mrs. Simmons, it's snacky time. And it's my turn to pass it out. Dude, I can't believe when we were younger, like in kindergarten for me, the duties of like stuff that were regarding the classroom, and everyone got to see you and do it, like you getting the duty, excuse me, the duty to like pass out snackies or pass out juice boxes or pass out pizza or be the first one to start making the vanilla ice cream out of snow, bro, like you felt like the shit. You felt like the top percent of the top percent, above the 1%, brother. The people we don't know of, the people who are wealthier than Amazon, the people, now I'm thinking about it, excuse me, Elon Musty, he ended up becoming the most wealthy person in the world. I don't know how you do that if you continuously have bankruptcies, but I'm sure some fucking idiot will explain to me who sucks the cock of Elon Musk. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Yes, I understand. You like him. You think he's amazing. Yes, wonderful. Wonderful. Poker face, poker face. Man, a lot of the bad things happened yesterday, brother. A lot of bad things happen. It's on my mind. It's all hazy. I could laugh and joke and make a whole bunch of stuff related to it. But yesterday wasn't good. A lady was fucking murdered, bro. She died going through a window, breaching a window. And a Secret Service man shot her, if I'm not mistaken. Or if not, it was the Capitol Police. I'm pretty sure they were told not to go in, and they went in regardless. I seen the video, I seen the aftermath, I seen the memes of her being worked on, being taken out, and like her boob was shown, and people magnifying the boob, and like there's a meme going around of using her breast as like, hey guys, you like this, right? And then people were like, oh, where's it from? And like they show you the picture, and you're like, oh, like old school shit. And that's not great. And I think 4 other people have died. I think 3. It was like 5 yesterday. It started coming out who these people were, right? QAnon people. She was a QAnon person. She had videos. Her Twitter got broken down, locked down by Twitter because of what she was saying, and she was driving and screaming and all these crazy things like that you see like chuds doing, wearing glasses, in their car, screaming screaming at their dashboard, even though she was kind of holding it where her gear shift would be. Apparently someone fell from the scaffolding. Allegedly someone tased themselves and got a heart attack. There was a lot of elderly people there, from what I've noticed. And old people, from what I learned, when you do any type of protesting, you're gonna get clapped. You're gonna get clapped. There was a guy who got fucking clapped in the BLM, 74-year-old man, got brain damage, if I'm not mistaken, or cracked his skull, so much so that the brain matter was leaking out of his ear after he fell on the ground after a cop went out of his way and just fucking shoved him. Just shoved him. Like, fuck it. Fuck it, brother. There was a whole bunch of videos like that last night, and you know what? I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with police brutality in any type of way, regardless of who it is or whatever. But, there's like a small thing inside of me that's like, thank fucking God. Like, they know what it's like, right? I heard there's another march going to the Capitol for whatever it may be. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. They're obviously trying to blame it on Black Lives Matter as an Antifa. Antifa is pretty much anti-fascist, right? They pretty much took that term as like as anti-fascist. Like, you know, what you guys are, what you guys don't want, you're being fascist. It's a whole bunch of political jargon. That's just pretty much what a majority of politics is when it comes to the layman. It's a whole bunch of political jargon that really doesn't mean anything to anyone unless you look it up. Right? You son of a motherfucking bitch, Snowboy. God damn it. What a bastard. I ain't never met a snowboy I liked, I tell you what. I ain't come across a snowboy I'd go across the street if a snowboy come across me. I tell you what, if I see a snowboy, you know, grab my wife, you know, for some reason she drops to her knees for some reason, probably to pray. I don't know why, you know. Immediately goes for the belt buckle and I said, wife, I tell you I love you. As my wife you're my third wife. I've married you. I hated being a divorced father. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man. I know some things that happened yesterday. It scared a lot of people, which is very interesting. It scared a lot of people, a lot of normies. It scared a lot of people who don't pay attention to politics, who supported the BLM movement, but didn't really do much else than that. Like, didn't educate themselves, and you know, just a retweet and scroll by type of thing, right? Which is what a majority of people do, and they get to see what's happened with here, which. During the day, the footage was not violent at all. It was kind of it was terrifying in a different way. Just seeing them, you know, just let them in the gates before they just kind of gave up. Before they were gonna like, all right, let's regroup and just fucking bulldoze them out. Because I think that's what they did, right? I think that's what they did, and that's the reason why they didn't do anything. But it looks so fucking bad. It looks so fucking bad because they guarded, like, a thing that they should, that was making the rounds again, was the Lincoln Memorial when Trump wanted to go hold up a Bible for a photo op. And I remember watching this when it was happening. He ended up having, I think, an armed guard there. I forgot who exactly what it was. And they just fucking bopped everyone who was at the Lincoln Memorial to make room for his photo op. You know, and that wasn't like, you know, the highest place in the U.S. Other than the Pentagon, right? It looks really difficult. Who the fuck reads difficult books? I can't. But I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. I'm seeing a lot of stuff of people, yelling at teenagers, just because I follow a lot of art communities. I also follow a lot of young artists who are either older teens or young adults or whatever it may be, yelling at people who are on Twitter. They're like, you know, retweet what's happening. You should understand what's happening. Blah 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 blah. When you're younger, you know, like I've said multiple times, I didn't really understand a majority of stuff. Like, I kind of got like the base value of it. Like, oh, that makes me feel bad, and then I just went on with my day. I understand younger people not understanding, and I understand people in their early 20s not understanding. I understand people in their 30s not understanding, because one, you're either going to work every single day and you just know fucking work. Work, school, rest, dog, you know, watch fucking Saturday Night Live, right? And that's your life, right? You go out with drinks with your friends. Now life isn't like that too much, and maybe you're logging in, you know, 4 more hours in Candy Crush. A lot of people live these normal lives that is just nothing wrong with that, and they're completely out of the loop, right? And I see people yelling at people that they have to retweet things and show things, which is good, right? It gets it out to a wider audience and everyone understands whatever it may be. And I don't have a problem with that. I just don't have a problem with just chastising children for not understanding a giant political movement currently happening. One that is terrifying because it has been twisted into something different today. You know. So, but I don't know. Or people going like, oh, you should ignore this. You should force yourself to watch all this stuff, and whatever it may be. A lot of people haven't seen gore before. I've seen it. I've talked about it plenty of times. You know, I've seen tons and tons of gore since I was a teenager. There's the Pain Olympics. I remember one of my first dates with a girl that I dated for a long time. We looked at that, right? And it had terrible things like mutilation of animals, mutilation of people, like real action happening. You know, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. And a lot of people aren't used to that, and I totally understand that. You know, I always get curious and I want to see what happens with whatever it may be, you know, so I can understand that, like, wow, that person just fucking completely erased that person from this world. What a fucking bastard. What a goddamn cunt. Right? That guy should have shot that lady, to be completely honest with you. She should be alive. But it happened, and no one's talking about it too much. Well, people are talking about it a little bit. No one's talking about the 2 bombs that were found there. And just nothing. The 2 pipe bombs, just nothing about them. Like, just don't bring them up. Like if that was at a B, like, everyone is saying is like, if this was Black Lives Matter, things would be a lot different. What happened at nighttime, when the night cops came in, would have happened during the day immediately, right? They would have pinned them, locked them against the city walls, and just beat the shit out of them until everyone dispersed, right? Tear gassed them immediately. They would have had tear gas there, ready, prepared, people in riot gear prepared. You know, they had like their 4 barriers, 3 barriers, but they just guarded by 2 dudes. 2 dudes like me and you. What's this? Let's see. You dropped this? No, I'm sorry. I'm not the one who dropped this. That said, I'm pretty sure it's Coco. Oh, it's Coco. Coco. Foster homes. And what I feel, you know, people could just take that as a base. They're like, oh my god, crybabies, crybabies, cryberries. You guys, like, worry about someone else than yourself, blah, 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 when it comes to the Black Lives Matter. When it comes down to it, it's just that, you know, if it was black people protesting, if it was younger teens and not older people, you know, the younger generation, excuse me, not younger teens, just because it was the older white generation doing this, nothing, the consequences weren't as crazy. You know, people lost their eyes for strictly walking and chanting. You know, they raided little safe zone areas, got rid of, you know, milk and water. You know, people have lost their eyes, people died. If I'm not mistaken, I think there was something related to 5 cops dying. Apparently there was something related to metal pipes, but I don't know anything about it. I haven't seen anything come out about it. This is something that's just coming out today. There's going to be more stuff coming out. There was a lot more arrests. There's not a lot of arrests currently happening right now. There's just so many things happening that is making people feel like, you know, wow, they really don't give a fuck about us. The only time they ever give a fuck about us is when they're scared of us, right? For the Black Lives Matter stuff, which is just about rights, human rights, about wanting to be noticed, not wanting to be treated like second-class citizens, and just the racial divide along with the economic divide. And this riot, this fucking terrorist act was all about because Trump can't stop fucking lying. And the Republicans continuously lying over and over and over again that it was a steal, and going through all these things, and people falling in love with Donald Trump and their admiration. They love him so much that he can't lie to them, right? And then the whole Mitch McConnell thing with, you know, I don't think it's denied. I think it's on pause currently right now for the $2,000. People like being given money, weirdly enough. right? Which is an inherently socialist thing to do. And I feel like there's a lot of socialist things that can improve our life, which is why I'm mostly a fucking socialist. When it comes to that, there's so many people that part of the taxes that we pay, brother, it can support a lot of people, if not a majority, right? And you can say, oh, people, what they do to make people not like it is that people of color will abuse it. People of color will abuse it, so why should we do that for them? Why should we give them health care? Why should we give them food stamps? Why should we give them these plans, communities? Because they're going to abuse it, right? And I always find it weird when that happens, because we just let, like, the rich abuse us as much as possible. And the rich as in, like, the corporations, regarding big business stuff. You know, you have the one for oil, electricity, water. You know, we have Amazon, we have the Walmarts, we have the stuff that are getting giant tax cuts, banks getting giant tax cuts and not paying any taxes. While our taxes, if you didn't know, Trump put a thing out that it's going to be raising until like 2024 or something like that, incrementally every single year, which is insane. Like, why taxing the poor? Like, we're already taxed enough. There's so many people, we're already taxed enough. We're taxed too much. So I don't know, man. It's weird. If the people with truly a lot of money got taxed, then, you know, the world could be different, and you could have a whole bunch of. And if there is a type of social change regarding it, you know, the standard of living can be pretty decent. You know, and it's just not fucking people of color. You know, not just browns, you know, not just Mexicans and African Americans and, you know, Filipinos, Asian, you know, like none of that. Not just because it's not only them are suffering. You have white people who are suffering. Have you ever heard the term white trash in trailer parks? Like, you have people who believe in Donald Trump, and they're suffering just like the other minorities, and they don't see it. And they're on the side of the millionaires because they're just being manipulated. And, you know, the Democrats within themselves, you know, they're just Republicans just painted a different way, right? They're fucking bastards too, to be completely honest with you. I don't fucking like any of the party. But in the US, you have to choose the lesser evil until people start dying out and things change. But I don't know, man. Politics stuff. Have a wonderful day, okay? I love you. Bye.